Look at that. Let me look on here. And let me say, Kathy Sloan was on here at 4:37 this morning. That is love. Oh my God. You must be in Canada on the East Coast. Because that's like higher up in the East Coast. Good morning, Kathy. How you doing? Look at that. Good morning, Colyar Clan at 4:37 in the morning. She says hi to Nate, Nelly Baby. She says hi to everyone. Look at that. I even got a hi at 4:40 in the morning. What's up, Colyar Clan? Woo, it's another day. You feel the energy in the air? That means he gave us another day. Today, I'm starting off a new thing. It's Hydration Monday. I want you to have a glass of water sitting next to you all through the show today. And if it goes down, fill it back up. You know what the doctor told us. No soda water, and drink your water. We got a great show to do today. We got Sporty Rashad. We got Bandeli is back in the house with the cryptocurrency. We got a great comic. She is ready and in the chutes, ready to come shooting out. And she's about to punch somebody in the chest with her comedy. Stacey Quinton, good morning. Colyar Clan, where you at? Tell me where you is and where you at. Hey Michelle, how you doing? Michelle Tanksley Gray, Bonnie Chambers, Sabrina Fields. Oh, they're all lined up here. Where's Miss Ubelis? There's Rosemary Smith. She look at Miss Arkansas said, I was in. Miss Arkansas was in at 2 a.m. Get out. I'm going to not lie and say I was not on here at 2 o'clock in the morning.
The sound's over.
I was counting veins in my eyelids. Rosemary's in Texas. Bonnie Chambers on the south side. Oh, yeah. Empowered. All right. Yeah, we got a great show for y'all today. Well, something else I want to ask y'all.
Let's get Hey, good morning, y'all. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Brother, now when the show started, did you hear the theme? Did you hear the theme?
Did I hear my music?
No, did you hear the theme music I was playing when the show started?
Not a drop.
Oh.
Ask them, Colyar Clan, did y'all hear that? What did y'all hear, me or Michael?
I guess you were just going. Okay, yeah, because I played the theme and I was going, when it's finished, then I was bringing you on. I wanted to bring you on. You was already on and going. So you was talking for a while with the words there, right?
I was just rambling. And
you better go ahead and do you know. You
do I want to hear that. This is the world premiere of the Michael Colyar Morning Show music. Is that what we're about to experience?
Well, yeah, let me back that up then. If you're going to put it like that, back that up.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I got to cut my speaker on.
100% connected to iPhone.
It starts out with the chicken.
It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on a beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God's good. God's good. Ba 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 do ba ba. Good morning, family. What can I say? God's good. God woke us up on a beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God's good. God's good. Ba 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 do ba ba. God is good. God's good. God's good. Ba 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 do ba. Woo woo woo. Thank you. Did you kick the legs? Oh, we had it all live in Studio Colyar. Thank you.
Hey, it's Michael Colyar Morning Show. And you're here with your boy DJ Dave. We got a heck of a show laid out for y'all today. I heard you do your rundown. I'm gonna run it to you again because you know Reverend Arlene is here to do the prayer today. Dicey is coming in to do comedy. Sporty Rashad's gonna hit us with the sports. Nathaniel, this dude got all kind of musical plaques. He has won. Everybody here, man. Pookie Whittington, you name it. Ricky Ricardo, Ethel Murphy. They all gonna be right here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Anyway, good morning, man. Hold up. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And they still working on it. That's a work in progress. They're not putting all the music together. But it sounds good to start, right?
Yeah.
Not a bad start. I just hope people remember to subscribe.
Log on to the morning show. Michael Colyar with the morning show. Get us through as the day may go.
Hey, subscribe, like, and share. That's important. I need to get these questions up, bro. We've been stuck for a long time, right at 14,000. Man, we need 100,000. How do we get 100,000, Dave?
Give away more money.
Yeah, maybe we could bribe people. You know, the president.
Some scribblets, and we'll give out more money, and we'll get up to 100,000. We need 100,000.
That is true because we are. They do need to send more money. How they send money? Where they send money to if they want to send some money in here?
Let me see my little
Michael Colyar. There you go. And we ain't buying weed and stuff for that money now. We're using that to get back. And speaking of money, the cuss jar is back in effect. Okay. In 2 weeks, we will be giving away the cuss jar. And you know, sometime that is gone. Well, it's gone as high as 997.
Question.
No, 1,097.
Somebody was on last week, and they had a cuss word that we're supposed to use instead of a cuss word. Who was it? Was it the blind? She had a thunder chicken or something. Remember, her son went to.
I think she said thunder chicken.
Thunder chicken.
Right, she said thunder chicken, and it was close enough without being dirty at all.
There is joy in the morning. There is healing in the morning. So much love in the morning. There is music in the morning. There is joy in the morning. There is healing in the morning.
So much joy, so much healing. See, everything ends the way it began. So you always want to start your day with an attitude of gratitude. You know, I mean, we woke up this morning. A lot of people didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So people who was here yesterday had plans for this afternoon. Gone. Outie. So yeah. Every breath is a blessing, man. It's a gift. So you just want to be grateful, grateful, grateful. If you walk with an attitude of gratitude, the path is even smoother. There's less stones on that path. It's easier than walking around with the head of arrogance, you know. So please love somebody else besides you. And then don't forget to love yourself because, you know, God created you. He didn't create you, you know, with a bunch of junk. Let me get a chicken and a jar and some drawers and make a nigga. No. He created you, as Michael Beckman says, with designer genes, G-E-N-E-S. So you're already the best of the best. You're perfect. Just where you are. You don't got to change nothing for nobody. All you got to do is remember the most important thing is to love yourself. Because when you love you, you're automatically going to love the world. You're going to lift them up and take them with you. Hey, y'all, it's Monday morning. And today's national day. That's the national day for the day. Words with Friends Day. National Words with Friends Day. What do you think that could be?
Having words with friends. I mean, in a positive way, like call somebody up and say, "Hey, I don't know."
You get me on that one. Okay, National Daiquiri Day.
It sounds like you've had one. What was the doctor?
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce it. Daiquiri. Who even created that word, daiquiri? What do you think? And this is my favorite, National Get Out the Doghouse Day. Now, if you're in a doghouse with your significant other, this is National Get Out of there, man. Work it out, figure it out. You know. Anyway, it is Monday.
Get off the couch, man. Come on back in the main room. Day.
Oh wait, I can show you some. It's Monday, July 19th. Everybody.
What show is this? What show is this? What show is this today?
This is 242 according to Rosa May, the episode police. Okay, and I'm getting to the other side of this cold. I'm already on the other side of it, so I'm going back. I'm knocking it out. But all weekend, I've been battling it. I was at 101 fever, then 100. I'm back down to 98. But I still haven't. My mouth is still dry, so I'm still drinking a lot of water.
My mouth is dry too, but it's,
yeah.
It's from
but that's that's a whole different. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, man, life sometimes will throw you a curve. A friend of mine called me. Her name is Ashley, in Vegas, and we're just talking. And she said, "Well, I got a baby now." What? How old? And she said 4 months old. And I said, "No stuff." But let me see that baby. And I saw this baby, and it just blew my mind because it made me remember. Look at this.
Oh.
No matter what kind of curve God throws you, when these babies hit, when one of these babies show up, it's a reminder, man, that we got to keep going, man. That no matter how things look, is that a cute little sweet potato? So life is just awesome. Now, Wednesday we do our superstar interview, and this Wednesday we're fortunate enough to have Genuine. So Genuine will be our host on the superstar interviews, and I think we should go ahead and get started because let me see where we at on time. Oh, we're already 3 minutes late. I talk too much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the comedy. Let me take this off of here. And David, I think it's time to bring on this awesome comedian. I just want to say last night she did a special and she sizzled it. And she's just, I've had her on here several times. She's always good. Get your hands together. But let's give her that bang, bang, bang first. Bring it on the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so honored to have this wonderful diva of comedy here with us again today. Get your hands together for Dicey.
Hey! Woo, 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 woo. Am I bringing her in?
I'm gonna bring her on in a minute. I want to get all my bells ready, and let me move this up. And there she is. Bam, Dicey. Woo!
Hey, Colyar clan, how y'all doing?
Great. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I guess I'll just get right into it, Mr. Colyar. Mm-hmm. I'm so sick of my homegirls calling me, telling me what they want out of a man. I'm like, listen, at this age, y'all need a responsible man. If he don't have a Costco card and an earthquake, he ain't the one. Okay? Stop asking me this. You need you a responsible man. I'm so these homegirls that get on my nerves. It's a lot of potholes in these LA dating streets. It's a lot. It's not just regular potholes. It's like dating potholes. All right. And I mean, I just don't know what else to tell these girls. Like, girl, hold on, let me see. Let me get my notes. This is a new joke. This I don't know. When you stop dealing with a dude, it feels so good, ladies. Doesn't it feel good? I just delete him from every single app. You can't follow me no more. You can follow me on Pinterest though and see what I'm making all these other dudes. You can follow my recipe boards and see the herb crusted salmon I'm making. Could have been you, sir, but you. This could have been you eating all this stuff. When you stop dealing with a dude, it's like when all the lights in the club come on at the end of the night and you just see the raggedy spot that this club is. You know what I mean? You see this club for what it really is. These dudes over here spend $2,500 for this section, and it's duct tape all on the seats.
Oh no!
This is like when you stop dealing with a man. The lights come on in the club. Everything is horrible. You see the drunk girl in the corner over there. All her friends left her. She got her high heels in her lap. She got lashes coming off. All her homegirls just walked out on her. Like this is what it's like when the lights come on in the club. Like I want them to do better for themselves, man. I really. I prefer to date broke men. You know, black and broke. You get a lot of stuff from broke men that you don't get from men with money. You know, you get
Like what?
love from a broke man.
What?
You get affection, consideration, stuff like that. And since I used to date broke men, I'm a considerate cheater. You know, I don't know if y'all know what that means or not, but
No.
basically, whenever I go out to eat with another man, I always bring my broke man something back too. I just think, you know,
That is considerate.
I'd be like, wrap my baby up some chicken tenders to go with a little. He gonna like that. He gonna like that. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's these LA dating streets, man.
I love it.
That's
fantastic. You are wonderful. Thank you. And you came in and killed it. Thank you. Tell us what you're doing. Tell me about that special.
So the special was really, really good. It's called Cute Comedy, and it's downtown. It was downtown LA, and it was some fire comics on there, some new up and coming comics, but they had some veteran comics. Hope Flood hosted it, and it was really, really fun. So I got to work out some new material like today. It's you know how it is working on new stuff. It's hard to remember it sometimes. Like I'm so used to my old stuff, but I'm since the pandemic, I'm trying to come back and get on stage today. So.
Well, you have such confidence, and that's really the key to succeeding in comedy. Is having a confidence. It's not the material. Material is very important, but the confidence. If you got confidence, you don't need no material. Some of the funny stuff you did is when you stopped to get your notes. That was hilarious. It takes confidence. Say, wait a minute, let me get my note. I'm still working on this. Let me get my note. That's hilarious in itself, because that's the embodiment of confidence. You're great. Where can we find you? Tell people we can find you.
Well, thank you, first of all, Michael Colyar. You're one of my favorites in the world, and every time I see your number come up in my phone, I was in the middle of the stage yesterday. I had just gotten off stage. You called, and I said, "Oh, I gotta go get this. I gotta step out." The cameramen were mad because they had already set all the shots up, and I was walking all in front of trying to get to you. But anyway, so thank you for having me again. But my information is Dicey approved, DICEY APPROVED on Instagram.
Dicey approved on Instagram. I love you, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming today and for killing. Thank you for killing. Leave us with a woo woo woo.
A woo woo woo.
Yeah, y'all, give it up. The wonderful, the fabulous Dicey. Yeah, boy. Thank you. Wow, that was good. That was so good. I don't know what my other applauders were at that time, but okay. Hey, we're gonna move right into sports though, because I really love this young guy that we have now doing sports. Sporty Richard is just a fly young cat, and he's learning. And sorry, I put him some water over there already. Yeah, okay. And so, let's find out what's going on with sports, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have a button for sports, David?
No, we do not.
We got to create a sports segment. Okay, don't worry. He knew though. It's only like his fourth one.
Let's make up our own real quick. Sporty Rashad in the house.
Sporty Rashad. Sporty Rashad. Sporty Rashad. It's time for sports, Sporty Rashad. It's time for sports, Sporty Rashad. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Sporty Rashad.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I want to get right into it. The U.S. men's basketball team, they really disappointed me this week, losing 2 exhibition games back to back. First to Nigeria, then again to Australia. Now, I will admit they've had some roster issues, people dropping out due to injury, COVID protocols, that sort of thing. I don't know what they're going to call. They're going to call LeBron and the Toon Squad to come save them, but something needs to happen, and it needs to happen fast. In the past, if you got the call to play for the Olympic team, you were going. It was no question. But now guys are just deciding not to show up, and we're going to suffer as a result of it. We're the U.S. We don't lose. You need to show up, play, get your medal, go home. Simple. Moving on, we had the MLB, the All-Star Week. It was amazing. We had the All-Star game. The National League won 5-2. And Shohei Ohtani, he's an absolute machine. He's like a Swiss Army knife. He can throw a 100-mile-per-hour fastball and then go on the other end and hit 500-foot home runs. There's nothing he can't do. He ended up losing the home run derby, sadly, but he made it look exciting. He went toe-to-toe in the first round, hitting 28 home runs. He went to a tiebreaker, ended up hitting 6 in a row. That's amazing. Then, we talked about this last week, the college players, they're getting to that moolah. We have Percy Miller. If you don't know who he is, he's Percy Miller's son, a.k.a. Master P, played in the NBA, rapper. He's like an American hero. His son, Percy Miller, signing a $2 million deal to be a brand ambassador for Web App America. Also, 2 Texas A&M football players will be paid $10,000 just to do interviews after games. They'll be making extra $100,000+ just to do what they do normally free, just talk.
You gonna get that? You gonna get that?
Lastly, we have the finals. Sad to see it coming to the end, but we had an exciting Game 5 with the Bucks. Giannis putting the team on his back, 32-9-6. He's young, he's hungry, battling that Game 1 injury, but he's going to lead his team to that championship, no problem. Might go a Game 7, for the money reasons. They want to make it exciting for the fans, but the Suns, they just don't have an answer for Chris Middleton, who's been an absolute beast. That's all for Sporty Rashad.
Hey, well, so let me ask you this, though, Sporty Rashad. What about the Olympics that's coming up Friday? What's the story? What's going to go down with that? What do you think?
Yeah, I led off with that. I think they're going to add more people. They're waiting on Middleton and Devin Booker to come back home from the playoffs. But the roster looks very weak right now. We don't have any depth. So we're looking to get some additions and, hopefully get a gold medal.
What about our girl? Is she going to win everything?
Simone, of course. Simone is going to kill everybody. It's about who's going to come in second place when it comes to the gymnastics.
But wait, now, don't you have an announcement? Didn't something wonderful just happen for you?
Oh, yes. I was blessed. I was able to get accepted into the Rock Nation Sports Entertainment and Media program. So I'll be moving to New York for school in the fall, hopefully.
Wow.
Great announcement.
How do you get that? Because you said you got to accept it. All you did is just apply? You put in an application?
Yes, sir. I have applied and I was thankfully accepted.
Wow.
I'll go into the sports management program, getting close to my dream.
So are we going to lose you then, or you still be able to slip over in?
I'll still be on.
Oh, yay. Yay. Who's with Rock Nation, he'll still be working with us.
Yep.
I love it, young man. I'm very proud of you. Thank you, man. Yeah, hit him with a woo, 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 Sporty Rashad. Wait, tell people how they can find you. Because people might want to write you letters of congratulations.
Yeah, you can find me on at @runthecourt_ RUNTHECOURT. It's on my shirt. It's my business. You can find me there.
Hey, it's a pleasure, man. Every time you come, young man, thank you. We're very proud of you. Give my best to your dad and your granddad, and leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
That was Sporty Rashad, y'all, here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Young man makes me proud. I love that. Hey, this next gentleman, he's a musical, I'm going to say wizard. He's done so much music. He just won 2 plaques, I think, for one for gold and one for platinum. I'm not sure. We're going to let him tell us himself. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for this writer. He writes music for everybody. His name is Nathaniel Levinson. Nathaniel Levinson in the house. There you are. Woo, woo, woo.
Good morning.
Oh, wow. All of those albums, those are the things you've won behind you, huh?
Yes. Those are all things that I've won in probably like the last 12 months. I went platinum with DJ Khaled. I hit Billboard #1 and #2 with DJ Khaled and Nas and Lil Wayne.
So what did you write for Khaled? What
DJ Khaled, I did the record Won't Take My Soul on the Father of Assad album. Did that record. It's DJ Khaled featuring Nas and CeeLo.
Wow. Now, how do you get that job? You know, you just
hard, a lot like the road you paved, just hard work, persistence, not taking no for an answer. You know what I'm saying?
So how long have you been doing the music? Because I understand you used to rap, but then you.
I was a rapper at one point, and it just wasn't really what I felt was my truth, you know, and so I just said, you know what, I think it's easier for me just to not be this character and just kind of just be myself and just write, and that kind of opened up the doors for me to do, you know, work with a lot of other artists that I feel like I wouldn't have had the honor to work with.
Oh wow! So what are those considered, platinums or gold or what?
Platinum. I got 2 platinums and I got 2 number ones.
2 number ones. Wow! And so you make a good living doing this, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I need music, man. Can you? Oh, wait, do you write the lyrics or do you write the music?
I actually write lyrics. I'm the songwriter. So
okay.
You hear the artist singing. It's just some of the stuff that
so and then who brings the tracks? Who brings the music?
I have a plethora of amazing producers. Shout out to Kenny Bardo and Swede of 808 Mafia. But I have a lot of great producers that I work with, and the more records I put on the wall, the more producers kind of open that, you know, that floodgate to kind of work. You know, so you put the work in, and you know, they kind of reach out to you a little more now.
Wow. Now, hold on, let me see something. I heard you said you recently came out the closet.
Yeah, a couple. It's been a few years now, but how
long ago did you come out?
It's a little over 3 years. Yeah, a little over 3
years.
Nigga,
that's not recent.
I'm 41 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'll put. I'm
okay.
So I lived a large part of my life, you know, not living my ultimate truth, and that's one reason why I left the rap game. I was rapping, and I had a couple deals with a couple labels, and I just feel like it didn't really click. And then I had a situation where I was outed by a good friend of mine. At that time, I felt like a good friend of mine, but either way, and it forced me to live my truth. You know, it was at the moment I thought it was the worst thing in the world, you know, to be outed as a you know, you're portraying to be a straight artist, and someone kind of outs you. I thought it was the worst thing in the world, but ultimately it was like God allowing me to live my truth. Because after that, I was able to say, you know what, this is what it is. I don't have to have that burden on my shoulders every day of pretending or portraying to be something, you know. So, and I feel like once I did that, God just opened the doors. And
so you didn't come out. Somebody snatched your ass.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Come out, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it turned out. Yeah. That turned out to be a good thing for you.
It did. It was kind of like when people go up and they skydive and they're afraid to jump out the plane, and someone kind of push you and you ain't ready, and you're like, okay, I made it. But I mean, you know, you don't understand it when it's kind of happening to you. Because I'm from a small town in California. Shout out to Fresno. But
shout out to Fresno.
Yeah, shout out to Fresno.
And Mojay, shout out to Mojay. Go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'm small town, so you know, it was tough when it happened, and I decided, okay, let me retire this artist, you know, this artist that I'm, you know, this character that I'm creating, and let me just take some time and just kind of feel like what I want to do. So I kind of assessed it and just said, you know what, I feel like my mother was the most important person in my life. Once I sat her down and told her I was good, you know, after that, I kind of, you know, my true friends stuck with me, but I found a few friends that were like, you know, and kind of, you know, drew that line. But at that point, I just said, you know, God is going to have in your life the people that he wants in your life.
And that's why I thought this part of the conversation was important, because when I talked to you yesterday, you were saying you really found your freedom once you came out.
I did.
You know, and you wrote better music, you know.
Yeah, more truthful music. I feel like, you know, when I was a rapper, I bounced around record labels and they really couldn't find a way to put me out at that time. And I just think it was God saying, you know, now's not the time. I'm going to exalt you to the highest, but I want it to be honest. I don't want you to be making some boy love girl songs and you really want to make boy love boy songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, keeping it 1,000. So the moment that I was able to, you know, come out, per se, I was, you know, I just felt like the music was on. Now I write music for girls, for boys, for the LGBT community. I mean, I write for everybody now, and it's the most amazing feeling in the world to just write freely and not have to hide behind a mask. I think we all tired of masks, right?
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and that person that outed you probably did you the biggest favor.
Yes,
because you need to get on about it. And once you had go ahead.
At that moment I didn't understand it, but since then we've been able to reconnect and kind of talk. But I gave forgiveness. At that time I was so upset, so hurt, because I had created this character.
And you wanted to do it when you thought you were ready to do it.
Exactly, and that's
right.
That's for anybody, with that situation.
Well, I'm proud of you, man. What are you doing next?
Oh wow, I got a lot of things. I'm in the studio with J-Bo of the Youngbloods right now, so I'm getting deeply rooted in some of this Atlanta stuff. Because I've recently moved to Atlanta over the last 5 years. I'm out in the studio with CeeLo Green. Me and CeeLo got some new music coming.
I love CeeLo.
I love CeeLo. Wow. Anthony Hamilton, I'm hoping to get in the studio with him soon. But just a lot of cooking up. I sent some stuff to Beyonce recently. We really don't like to talk about the people we pitch records to, but I was some stuff to Beyonce recently. So,
that would be fly.
That would be phenomenal. I'm waiting to, bring some of them plaques and hang them back in my hometown when I'm done.
So do you get some of the royalties then?
That's the way I'm able to, eat.
So that money keep on coming once they
keep on coming. You know what I'm saying?
The gift keeps on giving.
There you go. The gift that keeps giving. Amen. I'm telling
you. Well, I'm just happy to have met you. And in fact, I'll tell you the truth. I'm gonna be shoddy on this. I have a daughter that I would like you to talk to because she sings her face off, and you write, and you also have access to so many producers. Could I hook y'all up? I want y'all.
Let's connect. I'll send you all. Well, you have my information.
Okay, well there it is. I beg so much, my hand look like a cup, don't it?
There you go.
But hey, listen, if you don't open your mouth, it ain't nobody gonna be able to look. You ain't gonna get fed. So, brother, I'm proud of you. Tell people how they can find you.
You can find me on all social media platforms. I Manage Stars, nothing fancy, just the words I Manage Stars. You can look me up.
I Manage Stars. That's easy.
Yes, that's easy.
Okay, brother. Thank you for being here with us today, Nathaniel. Yes. I want you to hit us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nathaniel Levinson, artist, genius, a free man. Proud of you. Have a great, great day today. Thank you. Hey, y'all, it's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. We're about to slip into prayer, but before we do that, I got to hit you with this commercial. La da 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 da. Where is that commercial? Is that it? No, that's the contest rules. We don't need no contest rules right now. Although contest rules. Wednesday, we got a great giveaway this Wednesday for the I Love My Job. People, please don't forget. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. David, let them hear it, David. I love my job.
I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. And don't answer the phone. Hello. Don't answer the phone. Yeah, answer the phone. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job.
Uncle Mike, is that you, Uncle Mike? No, you ain't gonna win. You gotta pick the phone up and say, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. And then you're going to win $100 and a basket full of awesome things. And all you got to do to be in the contest, you just send your name in to us. You can go to Comic King 123 at AOL.com. That's easy. Comic King 123 at AOL.com. Leave your name, your phone number, and I love my job. We put you in a basket. And then on Wednesday, we pull a name at random. We're going to call. If your phone ring and you answer, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job, you're a winner. A winner. Okay, so keep your ears and eyes open. It's going down on Wednesday. Oh, one more thing going down. This Friday, now this is big. Daniel J is usually doing our, he's spilling tea. He's our gossip on Friday, and I love him. He's taking off for that so that he can whoop DJ Dave. Yes. Friday is the monologue verses. We had two people verse each other with monologues. David won last time, and now he's going to face off with Daniel J. That's this Friday coming up. Let's look at this commercial, and then Reverend Arlene is waiting patiently in the wing.
Hi, I'm Pamela Jarman-Wade. I'm excited to tell you about my new book, Prayer Seeds, Scriptures, Prayers, Affirmations, and Reflections for Growth. Much of the inspiration for this book grew from the seeds that were planted during my deeper dive into Bible study and intercessory prayer in the pandemic. I know the power of prayer. It is my sincere hope that each prayer and scripture verse encourage you daily. Prayer seeds will give you confidence as you invite God to work in your life.
I had to run and grab a cup of water. Pamela Jarman Wade, whose commercial that is, she will be our guest on our show tomorrow.
All right.
Love her. She came down to Houston when I did what I think is something monumental. I did an hour live in a church without cussing. They put buckets on the stage. Every cuss word I said, I had to put $100 in the bucket. Needless to say, I didn't put much in. I just put a little bit in. And so she came down there as well. She'll be on tomorrow, y'all. Right now, it's time to get to the prayer. Today, we have a prayer warrioress. We have a goddess who is so cool and so fly. And she's a reverend at my church, which is Agape International Center of Faith, headed up by the fabulous Reverend Dr. Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. And this is the one, the only, the lovely Reverend Arlene Hilton Full Lotus. Woo! Hey!
Greetings and salutations. You are hilarious. Okay. First of all, I have my water.
Oh, yay.
The lime goes in it. That's a slice of lime for alkaline. You want to alkaline your water. And I have my straw here, my glass straw, no plastic straws. There you
nice.
go.
And you know what? You could drink more water if you have a straw too. For some reason, it's easier to just keep drinking it from a straw. So I'm gonna get me a straw in a minute.
Okay.
How have you been?
Life is good. I'm grateful. I mean, we've had some tough moments this year.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle Trevor passed. He crossed over to the other side, and I just did a service for someone. A lot of people are crossing over. I did a service on this Saturday for just amazing free spirit who crossed over also. So there's a lot of the sadness and, just missing of our loved ones. Yet it brings to my attention, how am I living my life? It crossed over, like, how am I living today? And is there any forgiveness that needs to be done? Is there any amends that needs to be made? Because some of us are so caught up in these feelings that are so limited. And if we don't open ourselves up, when we cross over, we end up suffering through life instead of living life full out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when my uncle passed, it showed me that tomorrow really is not promised. And how can I live fully today? And how am I serving humanity today? So that's where my headspace has been. Yeah.
Because I've been fighting this cold, but I'm beating it now. I'm on the other side. It made me rethink a lot of things too. Things in my life I need to accomplish that I haven't, things that I'd like to do differently, things that I want to finish that I started. Yeah. All of those things come back to you because you realize your mortality. You realize that we're only here for so long, and that so long can be shorter than we actually had planned. And so we want to absolutely make the best of those moments. So I know. I feel
Let me say this. When I came back from Chicago, I went to facilitate my uncle's service, and I ended up having COVID, okay? And I was out for 3 weeks. And let me tell you something. At the end of it, when I started feeling better, and what did I do? Alkaline water, 32 ounces of coconut water a day. I just re-alkalined my whole body. And but what I ended up doing, Spirit started telling me, call this person, call that person, call this person. And I was making calls and doing forgiveness work. I knew I was going to be fine, but what people don't understand is when we are in non-forgiveness, it actually blocks us from pure spirit. You get what I'm saying? It blocks us financially. It blocks us from other relationships. So we think, oh, this person did this to me and I'm not going to forgive them. But what happens is when we don't forgive them, we're blocking ourselves because it comes to us first. And there were things that I didn't realize I needed to let go of. And let me tell you something. I am liberated. I am so free because it reminded me, oh, you didn't fully let that go. You thought you did. And so it was a time for me. And, you know, that's a whole segment. So I just want,
but letting it go is so important because there's people who say, yo, well, I forgive, but I don't forget. Then you haven't really forgiven. You know, you said the words, but you're still carrying that ugliness inside of you. And when you don't forgive people, that's a dark space in your heart where the Holy Spirit cannot reside. So when you forgive others, you really release yourself. Absolutely. You really, give life. Yeah. So it's very, very important. Oh, wow.
As Reverend Michael calls it, spiritual liberation. We become liberated. You know, so it's good to see you, brother.
Thank you. I'm glad that you see me upright with this energy too, girl, because I was out of here for a couple of days, but man, I'm back. I'm black. But I'm about to amp up that, like what you just said, 32 ounces of the coconut water. Because that's when
and listen, not the coconut water on the shelf, the coconut water that's in the refrigerator section. The one that has to be refrigerated. Okay. I just want to tell you that.
That makes a difference.
Oh, it makes a difference. Let me take my sip right now. Yeah. Also, if you know, in California, we can get the coconut, or if you're in the islands or some places, you can get the coconut, drink it out, and then eat that meat. Yes. But alkaline in the body, I'm just saying.
Alkaline in the body is the key. I mean, no disease or anything else can come in and hurt you if you're fully alkaline. Okay. David, coconut water?
DJ,
Yep. Water. She gave me a message backstage on her private chat. She said, "Put some lime in there." So and I got some limes right in here. I'm just like, okay. I can't leave, but thank you.
Limes are better than lemons. Limes are better than lemons. Most people do lemon water, but you want to do lime water. Yeah.
When you said it this morning, I thought I need to go right to the store and get some limes to put in the water.
Absolutely. So you know what? I run the Living Foods Ministry at Agape, right? Where I bring in raw food chefs to teach people how to add more living foods to what they're eating, organic foods. And so I learn a lot through them. And I learned this from Dr. Aris, that the coconut water part. I was watching him on television, Dr. Aris Latham. And he doesn't drink water. He only drinks coconut water. But of course, he lives in Jamaica, so it's easier. But let me just say, that's what saved me when I was in bed every day. People were bringing me coconut water and alkaline water, and it was powerful. So yes.
Wow.
Right.
So let me see. You put the lime in the coconut, drink it all up.
Now I know what that means. When I was a little girl, I had no idea what that meant.
Hey, bagging up, somebody was saying, thank God I don't hold grudges. But you saying all the grudges thing is just true. I am just going back to look at these things. Blessings to you. Okay, well, we're going to allow you to step in and hit us with awesome prayer. And I'm going to step out and let you do your thing, ladies and gentlemen. Reverend Arlene. Well, I'm not going to say Hilton. I'm going to say Full Lotus.
Full Lotus in the house. Yes. So let's just take this moment, everyone, to turn within. And what I do in this moment is I honor people of all backgrounds, of all religious understandings. I honor all those spiritualized individuals out in the world, knowing that there's many ways to God. And so this moment we turn within. The one presence, the one power, the one love, God, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, higher power, spirit. No matter how we worship, this presence and this power is right here, right now, right where I am. And this presence and this power is right where you are in this very moment. God is your life. God is the living breath, the ruha, the breath that you are breathing right now. God, and more God. And so in this moment, we call forth the understanding that anything that is blocking us from love, anything that is blocking us from peace, anything that is blocking us from abundance, anything that is blocking us, let it be removed right now. Let it be removed from your consciousness. Let it be removed from your life in this now moment, so we may stand in spiritual authority in our own life, knowing that the presence of God dwells within its own creation. I know that the presence of God is the power within you to overcome, to transform, any circumstance, any situation in your life that is happening right now that is unlike God, let it be removed. This is what I claim. And so I claim in this moment that health is your birthright, that love is your birthright, that compassion is your birthright, that wholeness is your birthright, that abundance is your birthright. It is your birthright as an expression, as an emanation of the Most High God, to live a life of fulfillment. So we call forth absolute fulfillment right now, right where you are, the fulfillment of God as your life. For this is not your life, this is God's life that we live. And so I claim and know in this moment that there's a fulfillment that's happening right now from deep within your own beingness. The fullness of God shall reveal itself, and there's a healing and there's a wholeness, there's a magnificence that's happening. And so I release this word onto the law, knowing my words are already fulfilled in the presence of God, for these words come from the Most High. I release these words and I let it be, knowing that life is truly good. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is, and so it shall be. Amen, amen, ashe.
Amen.
Hallelujah, yes.
Ashe. Woo, woo, woo.
Yes.
Thank you. That was a great, powerful prayer. Thank you. Woo, woo.
Brother, I'm grateful.
When you say a powerful prayer, can you feel yourself being more enlightened when you speak it?
You know, it's interesting. Reverend Michael says everyone is enlightened, yet as you speak it, there's a letting go. So I know it's not me who says the word, it's spirit. So yes. Thank you. Yes.
I know if I say a really good prayer, my whole body just, it tingles. It radiates.
And you feel lighter. There's a lifting up in within yourself. And I'm not trying to get to God. We're here to reveal the presence of God as our life. We don't have to get to God because God's not out there somewhere. God is present right here. And so there's an opening that happens. That's what I would call it, an opening. And it's like, yes, yes.
The indwelling spirit and not out there somewhere. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Well, thank you.
Thank you always. I'm going to hang out in the back room because the things, you know what? You do owe some money to your tip jar, though. I caught one today, just so you know. You owe.
I had a word came out?
Yeah, you had a word. I remember, so I'm just going to put that money in there. See, I have different kind of ears. I hear in a different way.
Oh no! Here we go.
You have discerning ears.
You don't even know when you're saying something. You just saying it. So I just said,
wait. Let me tell you. When I did, I don't think that DAMN is supposed to be a cuss word, but when I did the comedy at the church, they jumped on me because I said, and I said, that's not no curse word. That's in the Bible. They said, then put in 50. Okay, so I put in 50 for that. And then I said HEL, but I didn't say the second L. I said, hey, the second L didn't even come out. They still made me pay 50. And so I ended up paying
I like that church. They made some money that day.
Yeah, and it taught me. When I did the next night, I did an hour 15 without no profanity, and they filmed it. And I can't wait to get my hands on it. They say it looks brilliant, So now I can start doing comedy at churches around the country.
You know what's funny though? Every time I come on, you're talking about this swearing thing, and so I feel like I evoke it in you for you to remember.
We usually stop cussing till you come, and then hey y'all, let's cuss again.
You are hilarious.
I got rid of it because I felt like it sort of encouraged people to cuss a little, but then later I realized it's a fun jar to have. So we brought it back, and so this Friday is Monologue Friday. Next Friday is Monologues as well, but next Friday we give away the money jar, and that thing is $500-$600, something like that. And all you gotta do is be the closest to guess. Whoever you can get in too. Whoever gets the closest to how much is in the jar wins it all. And I send the money right now. We hit the cash app. You get it before the show go off. You know. So
wow. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. So
I have subscribed. So I just want you to
know. Yay! Thank you. And let that be an example to you all, folks. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, Dr. Arlene. I love you so much.
I love you so much, brother. DJ Yup in the house.
God, show your love. Show your love for Reverend Full Lotus. What, you found a lime? Did you go get a lime?
You went and got a lime. Oh, and lemons are more acidic. Someone said, why lemon instead of lime? Lemons are acidic. Limes are alkaline.
Oh, okay. All right. I get that. I love you. Leave us with a woo woo. Wait, you told them how to find you? How did that?
Well, you know what? It's simple. Just Facebook, Rev Arlene Cecilia Hilton. My last name is Hylton, not Hyl. Tonight, Monday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, I do a meditation on my page. I started doing it last year because people were having so much going on within them. And Spirit told me to start doing those meditations. It was going to be one. I've been doing it every Monday night since last year.
Wow.
Yeah, since the marches started, I started giving that away as a gift on Monday nights. So they can see me on my page.
So what is that? What do you mean? They do a meditation. What does that mean?
So I have music, I pray, I do a meditation. As you all may notice, I'm not Orthodox. So, I don't quote specific scripture, but I can quote Buddha, I can quote Krishna, I can quote the Tao, I can quote anything. And then I do a 12-minute silent meditation. And then second half, I do a guided meditation. And it's not even a show. It's just a gift. And
so you're guiding the meditation. If I'm watching, I'm able to just stay still and be able to go into meditative mode.
Right. I guide you through. That's the second meditation. The first meditation is 12 minutes in the silence. For those who already meditate, it's just a sitting, but it's really powerful because I do it at night. So it's 7 p.m. Pacific time. Some places it's like 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So right before they're going to bed on a Monday night, after their first day back to work or after being with the children all day or whatever, we get to meditate together. So, yeah.
That's why, because I don't even know if I can sit still for.
Yes, you can.
Yes, and not say nothing for 12 minutes.
Well, then you would do the second half. You would do it at 7:30. You'd come in, and I'll guide you through the meditation.
I'm playing with you. I can sit through 12 minutes.
I know you can. You sit for 20 minutes at Agape when we do it in the morning. So.
Woo, woo, woo. Well, I love what you bring. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on, brother.
Yay, love you, sister.
Give your wife my love. Give
I will certainly give Kelly big old hugs and leave us with a woo to the woo to the woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Reverend Arlene Cecilia Hilton Full Lotus. See you. Love you. Bye. Hey, that's the Michael Colyar Morning Show, y'all. Now, look, we're going to find out one more time. I know y'all probably saying, what is going on with this crypto? Okay, this is crypto coin, the Bitcoin crypto. Well, we bring the guy on. We bring Bandelli on. Bandelli took me to lunch. I think it was Friday, Thursday or Friday. He took me to lunch and he sat down with me and actually explained this in such a way that I actually have a little bit more clarity. But I've asked him today to come back on and answer 3 of the most asked questions about cryptocurrency or about Bitcoin. But first, I hope he'll come on and let us hear his song, because I love his rap song. Get your hands together for Modupe and Bandelli. Bandelli, 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 Bandelli. Woo! Your voice gone.
You're muted. She is muted.
You're on mute. Hit that mute button.
Hit that mic.
Point. All right.
Hi.
Is we there?
Yep. You are here.
Okay. He's getting his song all
Greetings,
mic'd up.
greetings, everyone.
Now, do y'all have any clothes that are not orange?
I do. He doesn't hardly have any that aren't orange. Are we in the screen? Yes. So
if you walked up to me in something that wasn't orange, I wouldn't even recognize you.
He'll walk right by you.
Who is that?
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
And then the L in the house. Aqua Gunner. They come calling. Bring it to you raw. Tripping. Yeah, real time, everybody. All love. Yeah. And then the L in the house. Aqua Gunner. Bitcoin ballin', bring it to you raw. Here we go, here we go. Bitcoin ballin', gonna try callin' what you need, baby, I got you. Bitcoin ballin', I worry all in, it's that time, no more sleeping. We ballin', we ballin', Bitcoin ballin', we ballin' and ballin'. Bitcoin ballin', gonna try callin' what you need, baby, I got you. Bitcoin ballin', I worry all in, it's that time, no more sleeping. We ballin', Bitcoin ballin', you're sleeping. Bitcoin ballin', really in my pocket, moving like stock. I am the bank and I got it on lock. The greatest story ever been told. I got that digital gold. Got this call from America. They said, what you doing in Africa? All this calling. I can't stop Bitcoin balling. What you want to do on your birthday? COVID-19 not a thing to me. I take you on a trip around the world with my home president, with my favorite girl. No need for cash, but that's the past. My kryptonite is going to last. From the early morn to the break of dawn, let's show the world how we getting it on. Bitcoin ballin', gonna try callin' what you need, baby, I got you. Bitcoin ballin', I worry all in, it's that time, no more sleeping. We ballin', Bitcoin ballin', we ballin' and ballin', Bitcoin ballin',
Love it. Come on. Right. Man, that's perfect. Thank you, brother. So, I gave you the challenge today. Did she tell you?
Yes, brother.
All right, the three most. And first of all, thank you again for lunch.
We love you, brother Mike.
We had a great lunch. I didn't realize I was starting to get ill then, some type of cold. You know what it was? I was around the wrong people in Florida. And Florida, they don't care about no COVID or nothing. They don't. Yeah, they don't care. So it was terrible over the last few days, but I'm back and I'm stronger than ever now. But you also told me a little bit. I understood what fiat means finally, and you actually walked me through it, and you put a little change in for me. So in 3 months, you said that thing's gonna triple.
Yep. So I can't say that I can't predict it because it's like any stock, like Tesla stock, like any stock, you don't control how people buying and selling. The thing about it, you look at the history of it, which is every year, you see that it appreciates 100% and above. So you have to know Bitcoin is not like a stock, it's an investment, long term. But I won't get into too much until because we're gonna go over the three main questions. So just whenever you're ready.
I know I wish I had stock in Moderna when this thing first started. I'd be rich right now. Moderna stock has gone up so much since this virus. Yes, but okay. What's the three most asked questions?
Okay, one of the questions is what is fiat? That's really good that we was able to go over that. Okay, and one thing that people have to know is that here in America we work for dollars, right? We have to know that dollars is not money. Dollar is a currency. It's very important to know that, right? Lawful money is gold, is silver, and now it's Bitcoin. Okay, all the big companies are now going to Bitcoin to store their wealth. And so now the gold is like about 10 trillion in value. So everybody have jewelry, people have investments in gold. So the people who knows are switching all their value, all their wealth, they're putting it into Bitcoin. So assets is key. Holding dollars is the way that when you go to Mexico, you got to use the peso. Or you here in America, you use the dollar. So those are currencies. That's not money. But when you take those currencies you have and you invest them, you can invest in real estate. You can invest in many things. However, Bitcoin is what you call the apex investment on the planet. And what you have to do, and also, yes, it's an asset. So with what you want to know is that you don't treat Bitcoin, because people are like, well, Bitcoin is on the dip. Bitcoin is down right now. That's a blessing that Bitcoin is down right now. Okay, it's a blessing because remember, Bitcoin started out at like $10, then it went up to $300, and then it went up to over $1,000. Now Bitcoin is like $31,000 for one Bitcoin. Imagine, asking yourself, okay, a year from now, why didn't I invest in Bitcoin when it was at $32,000 at the time? When you're looking at a year from now, Bitcoin is predicted to be worth like it's all depending on how it grows. But you're looking at 100,000. Okay, that Bitcoin is predicted to be worth. So you don't look at Bitcoin like it's some kind of stock, some kind of day trade. That's not what Bitcoin is. Okay. So
in 2 sentences, clearly, what is fiat?
So, okay, fiat, yes. Fiat is government printed money, okay? Fiat is government printed money. And when you come down to fiat, you got to pay taxes every time you touch the dollar. You got to pay. You got to pay when you receive it. You got to pay when you send it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what's the second most asked question?
The second most asked question is, how much can you spend? How much fiat can you use to buy Bitcoin? What's the minimum? The minimum is $5. $10, okay, $20, $100, okay. So you taking fiat that's no money and you flipping it to real money. Imagine you discipline yourself and you doing that every day. You just put like that jar. You just taking your fiat, you just putting it in the jar, and you've been buying Bitcoin. You take your fiat, buy Bitcoin, and leave it alone. That's how you want to do that. Just take the fiat. Don't think about it. Because if you have, you're going to spend it, and at the end of the day, you don't have nothing to show for, nothing to show for all your work or whatever. So you want to have something that you don't want to let go of. And when you have Bitcoin, you don't let it go so quick because it has so much future value. So that one right there, Bitcoin, you can use $5, $10 to. That's one main question. And the other one is, can government touch your Bitcoin? And the answer is no. Okay. Once you own Bitcoin, it's like having an offshore bank account. Okay. It's like having an offshore bank account because when you have the dollar, they're coming out the dollar, gonna tax you every way. So you take that dollar, turn to Bitcoin. It's like an offshore bank account. Okay. And only you have the keys to. Okay. And you can send it anywhere in the world at a split moment, a split second. You can send your Bitcoin anywhere in the world, okay? And that's what people have to know, especially our people. I'm looking at, I was at the Bitcoin conference. I'm there with all these billionaires. I'm here representing all our people, right? And I'm like, wow, our people need to know, don't be sleeping on Bitcoin just because you hear this and that in the news. You got to know what's really going on in the background. That's why you see me so passionate about Bitcoin. I don't talk about any of the other coins because Bitcoin is the money. If you have dollars, you don't have money. You take that dollar, you put it into real money, which is gold, which is Bitcoin. Gold is outdated. Bitcoin is the new king on the block as far as where to store your wealth.
Super. It's like having a savings account on steroids. Everybody should have some kind of savings account where you put something to the side. You shouldn't be consuming everything. So if $50, $500, something comes up, you can't even cover it. That's why you have that savings account. But we talking about a savings account on steroids. This is 2021. We're not talking about what we did 30 years ago, even 15 years ago. It is time for our people to move forward. And a savings account on steroids? Come on now.
All right, look, I understand that you are one of those raw foodist chefs.
What you finna say, Michael?
Tell me about it. You're a chef with you're a raw food chef?
Okay, well, that's kind of like putting your health care on your wellness on steroids, and you do that eating raw foods. I just, use the wonderful seasonings, how our people took nothing and made it taste divine. Well, I just take raw food and do that. I can take a cabbage and chop it up, slice it, shred it, make it taste 100 different ways. The fact is that we want to get more raw food into our health plan so that we can have health and wellness. That's the first wealth. We're talking about finances, but the first wealth is health. And after that, wealth, financial wealth, wealth that balance, that an asset that we can pass on. Even your health you can pass on. I'm training now, and so people say, well, how are you keeping your vigor? I say, I work at it. This is my savings account and whatever. I'm saving up so that as I get more years rich, I get more health rich, not worse. Everybody think you got to go down. No, you don't have to go down. We're talking about elevation and expansion, whether it's health or whether it's finances. And it's time for us, our people, to get our finances together. So we are the money. People are the money. You explain that. Right. People are the money.
Yeah, that's important to know that we have what you call value. We have energy, and you can put your energy in many different ways. And in the world of commerce, we're putting our energy into a currency that's controlled by the government. We want to take that same energy that you use and to choose to go wherever, to the store, whatever you want to do, take that energy and put it inside something that's going to hold that value, okay? Hold that value for years and years and not affected by government printing more stimulus money, causing the dollar you have to go down. And you take those same dollars, you go in the store, you're going to pay twice, 3 times as much dollars to get the same item in the store. That's what's happening as a result of the stimulus. So you take it and you put it in Bitcoin and leave it.
Get off the treadmill, because otherwise you're just dealing with inflation, fees, fines, etc., etc. And people wonder, why can't I save up anything? Well, we have been blessed. The universe, we're in the age of Aquarius now, as efficiencies. And you're not handling money most of the time anyway. I mean, person, you're using a card. It's all electronic and stuff. So our people, come on, let's get off the wagon train and let's start doing it like the Jetsons, baby. That's in our house. We do things like the Jetsons. We're not thinking back, we're thinking forward. Elevation and expansion. Bitcoin.
Well, you got to tell them now just how to reach you, because it still seems complicated to a lot of us. We've been on just now, this is a 7-minute segment. And so far we've been on 10.5 minutes. Okay. So tell people how to reach you, because they have to you have to give people more detail than we have time for right now. Tell them how to reach you guys.
Okay, yes, Bandel L on Instagram. Okay, and right there you can DM me, and I'll walk you through, help you get set up so you can be good. So yeah, this is not a lot of time to really go into detail to answer your specific questions. But yeah, reach out to me. I'll be happy. Don't cost you anything. I'm here dedicated to elevate our people's knowledge and understanding as far as your wealth. And Bitcoin is a phenomenon among us, and I don't want our people sleeping on that.
No, It's a mindset. People got to get their mind wrapped around. This is 2021. You can't keep doing things the way we did them before. Our grandparents, whatever. Love. Forward. Love you.
Wait, so how they reach you, Madupe? Because people want to know about raw food.
Okay, for right now, send them this question to Instagram.
She have raw vegan soul food on Facebook. Okay, you can go to real soul food.
Reverend Arlene said that you were like a foodie chef, a chef of the raw food. And if she said it, I know you're doing it good. I know if I was eating better, I probably wouldn't even have this cold that I had this week. If I was eating raw foods and the healthy stuff instead, I'm fooling around with them chickens,
if they type in raw vegan soul food, if anybody type in raw vegan soul food, she's gonna come up. A lot of her
raw vegan soul food.
Right. I have a YouTube channel. I haven't put up anything new lately, but if they go to YouTube and put that in, they will see a lot of videos I've done in the past. The information is still current about how to eat, recipes, spiritual, emotional things. So anyway, we love you.
She's at Reverend Arlene. Some of her classes, they're going to find Queen doing some being there with Reverend Arlene. He was invited, and so have some of that footage. It's there out there too. So
all right. Well, I thank y'all again. Leave us with a woo woo woo.
You ready?
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, y'all, that's Ben Dele and Madupwe, and they talked about Bitcoin and the raw, and great raw food. I love it. Thank y'all. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. David, where you at, baby boy? See what you up to over here. What you back there doing? You drinking the water with the lime in it?
Yes, sir. I feel energized just with that little hit of lime. I did a hit of lime.
Really? Okay. So look, we have one last artist on today I really love this guy. He's a rap artist. His name is 5 Foot Giant, which I just love that title. 5 Foot Giant. Let me see if he's there. I see his circle is there.
I see 2 accounts. Maybe he's having some issues with his there he is.
That wasn't him. That's somebody who ran out the way real quick. Okay, what about over here? 5 Foot Giant. There you are.
Yeah, that was
How you doing, man?
What's happening, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm glad
to hear it, man. I know you were struggling for a minute. You were sick a little bit. I was too. I've been going through it too.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of that though, brother. Now I could take a couple more naps and more water, but I'll be all right. Well, this your new piece, right?
Say what now?
You have a new piece now.
Yeah, this is My Words Against Me.
Your Words Against You. Well, let me show you on the cover for that. Boom.
That's right, baby.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it down for 1 second so people can see just. That's the album cover. I thought it was a great cover, so I wanted people to be able to see all of it. Okay, that's the album cover.
Say it. What you say?
See yourself?
No, that's you.
Not we can see you though.
What? No. You good.
You good. Okay. You can see me. Cool.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Where your furniture?
What?
Oh man, it's actually a new place, man. It's kind of, we still put stuff in.
Hey, Michael.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you sound fine. You look fine. Good to see you.
That's my soldier. She got to get up and get it with me.
Now, we're going to need you next time to face the window instead of having it behind you. Because with the window behind you, with the light behind you, it makes your face dark. So we can't see your expression.
How about this?
Still almost.
How about this?
If the camera's closer to you, we can see you. Get closer to the camera.
Yeah.
Come closer. Right there. If you do it from there, we can see you.
Beautiful.
All right. Thank you, brother, for coming. Now, you've done this show before. That's why you got to come on before we start so we can get your light and your sound straight.
Yes.
So we ain't in a show like this trying to set stuff up. But you're here, and I'm glad you came.
We on the show trying to make it right. I understand.
I know.
Yeah, okay. Well, come on, hit us, man. We ready, ladies and gentlemen, from Fresno, right?
No, Knoxville, Tennessee.
You're in Knoxville, Tennessee right now?
No, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm actually in Georgia. I'm in Cartersville, Georgia.
Cartersville, Georgia, by way of Knoxville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 Foot Giant.
And you know it. All right. All right. Give it a sound. We gotta try everything. We can do the beat, right? brought together, we used to be unity. Soon as set the struck on my head, again, 5 heart. Like a baby came, we so petty, man, hating lights. Pulling out a pistol, popping for dollars. Robbers got me strapped to protect every time we put it in the rap, I regret. Words so powerful, spirit, they moving up. We gotta stop being cowards, we losing the movement. Watching you worship the physical. Getting so close to the end, physical miracle. Awesome, big old prophecy. I'ma keep giving no limit. Stopping me, got everybody your son. Cause I did it without a gun. I would never turn my back on my mission. God is giving me. How can I keep it back? Get attacks, I'm keeping my third eye. Way up high in the sky like the birds out. You of everything trying to hold me. So I would never let nothing control me. I'll be swinging, never fighting the old. Bet me to tell me you love me and hold me. Words against me. I just let them out to my empty. People come to me like a monster. No one form against me. I'm how to if I baby die, they don't like it. I'm right. I'm trying to walk with the valley of death. I'm trying to make up the use of my words against me. I just let them out something. People coming to me like a monster. No way to form against me. I'm just letting them tell how to fucking back. If my baby die, they don't like that. I'm right back. Because I'm trying to walk with the valley of death. I'm working on leaving names in the disagree. I just want to get money to fix the clear. It's the food you make it deal with. You pick up the gun and go deal with it. Give them discipline, not abuse though. Be sure when you say it, they do so. Give them motivation when they move slow. Teach them not to be scared of the truth, bro. Let them know the impossible coming true. Any miracle God be coming through. Let these words feel like a cinder block. Heal in the picture, the rich stop. This pop body drops the holy war. Stop them, the shot like the holy door. So we never have seen this room. I'll be working on places and see the moment. We gon' get it wrong. We can make it fight. Come together and clean up the street at night. When we fight each other, it's the enemy. I can't hate my love them, they're killing me. In the system, they're growing. Gotta let them be careful. Words can be your weapon. Never let them carry you through the rain. Let them feel so they gon' remove the pain. These are my words against me. I just let them know till I'm empty. Evil coming at me like a monster. Know what you want to get me shut up. I'm still out how to fight back. Keep my faith in God. They don't like that. I'm right back. Cause I'm trying to walk with the battle to death like a giant. These are my words against me. I just let them know till I'm empty. Evil coming at me like a monster. Know what you want to get me shut up. I'm still out how to fight back. Keep my faith in God. They don't like that. I'm right back. Cause I'm trying to walk with the battle to death like a giant. Yeah.
You know, since we didn't set up in the beginning, then your music didn't work out right. Okay. So it was all staticky and crazy, but you looked great. You looked like you were delivering it, and the beat was good. So it was great, but people watching was like, somebody tell him the music is off. Somebody tell him to cut off the music. But I don't care, it was good.
I can give him a little piece of acapella, baby.
Well, do a little piece of acapella so they have a song.
All right.
Okay.
We gotta try everything we can do to be brought together. We used to be unity. Soon as we self-destruct on my head again, by the heartbeat, like I'm Eddie Kane. Who's so petty, man? Hating dollars. Pulling out a pistol, popping for dollars. Robbers gotta keep the strap to protect every time we put it in the rap. I regret. Words are powerful, spirits they moving. We gotta stop being cowards and losing and holding them, watching them worship the physical. Getting so close to the end of this biblical miracle, possibly big over. I'ma keep giving them really time for me. Gotta be proud of your son, mama. Cause I did it without a gun, mama. I will never turn my back on my mission. God has given me. How could I give it back? Get it tight so I'm keeping my third eye. Way up high in the sky like a bird's eye. You of everything, trying to hold me. So I will never let nothing control me. I be swinging, looking like and hold me. Better to tell me you love me and hold me. They gonna be using my words against me. I just let them know till I'm empty. Evil coming at me like a monster. No way formed against me shall prosper. I'm just glad I was taught how to fight back. Keep my faith in God. They don't like that. I come right back because I'm trying to walk with the valley with death like a giant. All right.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you going back and doing an acapella.
Oh, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
Having you back because I love you. And when you come back, you gonna come on prior to the show. We're gonna make sure your sound is right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because your work is great, but we gotta make sure we hear it. And sometimes with these Wi-Fi's and everything, it don't quite work, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. How you been? You good?
Blessed, man. I've been blessed. Said I went through it a little bit, man, with the sickness, but I can't complain. God's good. I'm straight. Came through it. Healthy.
And we still here.
That's right. That's right, baby.
God is great. Man,
Yes,
I appreciate
sir.
you. Tell people how to get that music. Where is it at?
You can get that music on all the platforms, Spotify, Apple. It don't matter. All the platforms out there. And it's under 5 Foot Giant. It's the number 5, IVEFT Giant. And it's on all platforms. You can go check that out.
Well, thank you, brother. Leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you, 5 Foot Giant.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
In the house. Love you, brother. Thank you. So, David, you want to just give us some music so we can roll out sound?
How's that?
Oh, that's nice. Now, there you go. You just slowed it down.
What's that?
The music.
You said I slowed it down?
I thought you hit a button and slowed it down, but that's good. Hey, y'all. It's Monday. We hope we kicked it off for you with a good start. Got to thank Reverend Hilton again for coming in and blessing us. 5 Foot Giant, thank you. Everybody who came in, Dicey, being so funny. Duque and Bandele coming in and letting us know what's going on with the crypto. Nathaniel Levinson, he was just a treat to interview. Thank you, brother.
Courage Award, Michael Colyar Show. Courage Award.
The Courage Award. And I think that's everybody. Oh, he's Sporty Richard, congratulations.
He's growing. His flower.
He's growing.
I can see his confidence just getting better and better every show.
He is growing. Yeah, it's getting better and better. Now, that's not chopping. Let's get it up. Somebody said, let's get it up, DJ. Yup. All right, everybody take care. Have a great Monday. God bless y'all real good. Say bye, Dave.
Hey, y'all. Be nice to somebody for no reason at all. Just be nice.
Yeah, that'll teach you. Okay, y'all have a great day. I'm out of here. We love y'all. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Please ask 10 people to subscribe. And don't forget, we really appreciate any scribblers you can drop into the bucket. You just go to $, Michael Colyar's Money, and help keep this show up and running. My energy is a little off today, but I'll be 100% by tomorrow. God bless y'all real good. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.